Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School, Pune brings to you a webinar on floral calligraphy. Learn the art of creative lettering, which is an art of producing a decorative lettering with combination of ink and flowers. So, let's create the unique style of calligraphy from our calligraphy artist Snigdha Bhatia. For learning new form of art, our chairman Shri Subhashji Parmar has inspired and guided us. So, let's begin with the webinar to spread the art of creativity.
A very good morning to everyone. With warm greetings, I, Sonal Khabia, on behalf of Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School, feel privileged to extend my warm welcome for today's Facebook Live webinar on floral calligraphy by our resource person, calligraphy artist, Mrs. Snigdha Jayesh Bhatia. Keep learning new things every day. Keep growing inside every day. Keep progressing each day and keep becoming better version of ourselves every second. Hence, we at Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School strongly believe in learning new innovative things. So, with a great inspiration and guidance from our chairman, Sri Subhashji Parmar sir, and members of the committee who have supported us to organize today's wonderful Facebook Live webinar. Every day is a day to learn something new. And yes, of course, we are going to learn something new, that is floral calligraphy. Isn't it sounding something beautiful, creative, artistic? Yes, it is a beautiful, elegant art of writing. It is the art of giving forms to signs in an expressive, harmonious, and skillful manner. So, everyone, let's be ready to learn and to know how to create new beautiful versatile art, that is floral calligraphy. Kindly note, please carry your sketch materials and be ready to enjoy and to learn the art of creative lettering. Now, I hand over to our principal, Mrs. Snehal Khataukar Madam, to brief us about our school activities. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sonal. Good morning to one and all. Once again, a very warm welcome to all of you from bottom of my heart. I thank our today's speaker, Ms. Snigdha Bhatia, for accepting our request and ready to enlighten our today's webinar on the topic floral calligraphy. When learning is purposeful, creativity blossoms. The beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it from you. We at Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School seek to create individuals who are aware of their rights and responsibilities and can fruitfully contribute to the community. This aim is achieved through a well-designed program that balances academic education with co-curricular activities. Through multitude of curricular and co-curricular activities, our school provides to the students every opportunity for their all-round growth and development. We at our school provide many activities like art, craft, music, karate, yoga, calligraphy, etc. Our school provides the students a platform to work with ideas and materials to create expression by conducting hobby classes, which offers the latest short courses like robot making, Scratch, etc. Through our Institute of Education and Career Development, with the various long-term courses like Early Childcare and Education, Basic and Advanced Computer Course, Coding, etc., we nourish the talents of our elder siblings throughout the year. Our parents also gain a lot of knowledge through this institute. So here, today, we are there with an interesting topic, floral calligraphy. It is mediating and relaxing. It helps to develop fine motor skills and memory retention. It helps us to gain confidence as we get better at the skill. With this, I also thank our chairman, Shri Subhash Ji Parmar sir, for motivating us and for guiding us for this webinar. So everyone, let's explore these benefits together and learn a new art. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Now, I would like to introduce to you today's guest of honor. On behalf of Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School, I am extremely glad to welcome our guest for today's session, Mrs. Snigdha Jayesh Bhatia. Ma'am is an early years educator with a creative background. Ma'am has completed Bachelor's in Commercial Arts from Abhinav College, Pune. She has 5 years experience in teaching preschool children and 7 years teaching college students. Ma'am is a certified phonics instructor and TEFL, TESOL certified instructor from London College of Teachers. She has completed Diploma in International English Language Testing System and PTE mentorship from UF Aber. Ma'am is a calligraphy instructor at Udemy and have conducted numerous calligraphy workshops since 2017. Ma'am conducts art and craft classes since May 2020. Currently, Ma'am is pursuing bachelor's in early childhood care and education from New Zealand Tertiary College. Ma'am, we are indeed very fortunate that you are with us this morning to share your views. Thank you, ma'am, for accepting our invitation. Now, I request ma'am to express her views on the topic. Over to you, ma'am.
Good morning, everybody. I would like to start off by expressing my heartfelt thanks to Shri Subhaji Parmar sir and the entire faculty at Shri Vijay Vallabh Acharya School for giving me this wonderful opportunity to display my skill and to enlighten everybody with this beautiful art of calligraphy. I am very passionate about this art, and I hope that I'm on a mission to make it reachable to each and every part of the country, to each and every child, for them to understand the importance of calligraphy and to create beautiful handwriting. So I'm extremely thankful, and I'm all excited today to start off this session, and I hope you all enjoy with me, and we have a beautiful morning here learning the new art of floral calligraphy. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for all your valuable views. With this, I hand over the session to Mrs. Farida Sayyed for the question answer session. Over to you, Farida ma'am.
Thank you, Sonal ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Today, sitting at home, we are going to learn a new art form, that is floral calligraphy. Our parents and students are keen to learn this new art form. Let's begin with the question answer session. I request our parent, Mrs. Leena Shah, to ask to our guest, Snigdha Bhatia ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. My name is Leena Shah. My son, Yash Shah, is studying in Standard 10. Ma'am, my question to you is, what is calligraphy and how is floral calligraphy different from calligraphy?
कैलीग्राफी क्या है और फ्लोरल कैलीग्राफी से कैसे अलग है?
Yes, thank you for the question, Leena ma'am.
Yes.
Calligraphy is the process of creating decorated or beautiful letters, in which we have different types like Western calligraphy, Arabic calligraphy, we have Oriental calligraphy. So we have these different types in which different material, different fonts are used. Some artists also personalize their fonts using these calligraphy fonts. And all these are done using different types of materials, different types of pens, inks, as well as different types of paper, experimented on different types of paper. Now, floral calligraphy is a type of art in which we use the beautiful flowers and use them in our letters to make it more decorative and to make it more appealing. So calligraphy एक हस्तलेखन की कला है और फ्लोरल कैलीग्राफी में हम सुंदर फूलों का उपयोग करते हैं जो हम लेटर्स में यूज करके उनको और ज्यादा सुंदर बना सकते हैं.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving information about the difference between calligraphy and floral calligraphy. Let's have a glimpse on what is calligraphy through this video. In this video, we could view various types of calligraphy and also some glimpses of floral calligraphy. Now, I request our parent, Mrs. Aarti Malrecha, to ask the question to our guest, Snigdha Bhatia ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Hello, good morning. I'm Aarti Marlecha. My son Arush Marlecha is studying in standard 2nd B. And my question to you, ma'am, is what is the correct age to learn floral calligraphy?
फ्लोरल कैलीग्राफी सीखने के लिए सही उम्र क्या है?
Okay. So to answer your question, ma'am, anybody who is above the age of 8 years can learn this art of calligraphy. I have had a few personal batches where people who were in their 30s and in their early 30s or late 40s who have joined my batches. In a few instances, I've even had a few senior citizens who have joined my batch, and they have done excellently. They have enjoyed this art form, and they have been wanting to learn more about this art. So I think anybody above the age of 8 years is perfectly capable of learning this form of calligraphy. So 8 साल की बड़ी उम्र वाला कोई भी इंसान ये कला सीख सकता है. आपकी उम्र अगर उससे भी बड़ी है, इफ यू आर इन 30s और 35 एज, आप फिर भी कैलीग्राफी सीखना शुरू कर सकते हो. मेरे बैचेस में कई ऐसे लोग हैं जो 70s में और 80s में भी उन्होंने ये आर्ट सीखा है और उन्होंने इस आर्ट को बहुत ज्यादा एंजॉय किया है. सो आई वुड से अबाउट 8 एवरीबडी इज फ्री टू लर्न दिस beautiful art of calligraphy.
Yes, ma'am. So true. The children can practice floral calligraphy only after the age of 8. Thank you, ma'am. Now, our principal ma'am, Mrs. Snehal Khataukar, will ask our guest.
Snigdha ma'am, can you show us a demo on floral calligraphy now? Our viewers are eagerly waiting for it, and they have got the required material also with them. Over to you, ma'am.
Absolutely. I would love to share and make a demo of these beautiful letters that we are going to create. So I hope all of you are ready with the material. So please keep your papers, pencils, sketch pens ready, and let's start off immediately. Okay, let's move on to my paper now. So I will just introduce you to a few materials that we use for calligraphy. The most basic thing for practice is obviously your pencil. You can also do it with a sketch pen. The traditional or the Western and Arabic calligraphy makes use of these cut nibs, also called as calligraphy nibs. They are available in different sizes and they can be used for the Roman type or the Old English type. Then we have brush pens like these, which have a tip like a brush, which is very convenient to use with modern calligraphy and especially with floral calligraphy that we're going to learn today. Another pen that is extremely useful is a fine liner. This is called as a fine liner, where the tip of the pen, as you can see, is extremely fine and is extremely useful to create a very neat letter font. And you can also have pens like these, which are dual markers. So you have a brush tip on one side and you have a fine liner on the other side to make your shadows or to highlight your letters. And of course, you can also do this with your very humble sketch pen as well. So we'll start right off and before wasting any time. Now, since we are going to do this with flowers, we will start by drawing a few flowers for practice. जो कि हम फ्लोरल कैलीग्राफी सीखने वाले हैं, हम सबसे पहले ये सीखेंगे कि हमें फ्लावर्स कैसे बनाने हैं ताकि हम उन फ्लावर्स को लेटर्स में इंट्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं. सो सबसे पहले हमें एक सर्कल बनाना है. फर्स्ट यू हैव टू ड्रॉ अ सर्कल and then from this corner you will take one curved line going to the other side and similarly at the bottom like this. Then you will take the point from here and draw 2 more curved lines inside. And the last step is taking a line from here. We're going to draw 2 more curved lines, and this becomes our rose bud. And then we will introduce our leaves. तो सबसे आसान फ्लावर एक रोज बड है जिसे हम कहते हैं एवरीबडीज फेवरेट फ्लावर. सो वी कैन यूज दिस. दूसरा हम बनाएंगे एक बहुत ही आसान फ्लावर जो हम बचपन से करते आ रहे हैं. So this is second one, and you can add a little creepers or little leaves to it. Then we'll move on to a little big flower which has decorative petals, and we'll add some embellishments here. So it is not necessary that you use only these flowers. You are free to use any other flower that you like. I'm just giving you a few examples here. Or you can also have your sunflower. Like this, and then add your leaves. And we can also have a flower with many small petals like this. Or we can experiment with a different type of flower or create our own. Something like this. So these are a few examples of what you can use in the letters. And now we'll move on to doing the actual lettering. I'm using a grid paper here. You can also make use of graph papers for practice. You can also use plain drawing papers as well. These are very good for practice as you have the lines ready or the graph ready for you. So you don't have to, keep drawing lines with your scale. So I will introduce you to a few letters which we call as baseline letters. So सबसे पहले हम baseline letters, कुछ baseline letters सीखेंगे. उसके बाद हम कुछ ascending और descending letters, जैसे कि ascending में we have L और K, and in descending जैसे G, J, Y. So I'm going to introduce you to 2 or 3 of each. सबसे पहले हम baseline letters से शुरू करेंगे. Baseline letters वो है जो हम एक लाइन पे लिखते हैं जिसमें कोई भी ascenders या descenders नहीं होते. So we'll start off with A. सबसे पहले आपको पेंसिल से A लिखना है. This is the most basic thing that you can do with your pencil. After which we have to decide where we want to place our flower. So I want to place it somewhere here. So I'm going to rub off a little part of the letter, and I'm going to introduce my flower somewhere here. और उसके साथ leaves. This is the most basic thing that you have to do. After which हमें strokes को thickness देना है. जैसे कि हमारे जो भी down strokes है, जैसे कि A का ये curve, उसको हमें thickness देना है. So I'm going to draw a parallel line like this and create this thickness. Also, this is my downstroke, so I'm going to add a thickness here as well. And this becomes your fully formed letter. in which you can now add color to your letter as well as to the flower. We'll see a few more letters and then I will tell you how we are going to outline those. Now the second baseline letter is C. So let me write down the letter first. Now I want to have my flower somewhere here. So I'll draw the flower and then I'm going to give thickness to my downstroke like this. So this is C. We'll write one more, which is M. This is another baseline letter which does not have ascenders or descenders. So I write my letter. I want to place my flower here, the rosebud that we had seen. And अभी ये है downstroke, so I'm going to give it thickness. ये upstroke है, तो इसको thin रखना है. Then downstroke again will be thick. Upstroke वैसे ही रहेगा, downstroke को हम thickness देंगे. और ये बन गया हमारा M. Now we'll see a few ascenders. Now what are ascenders? If this is the baseline and this is the letter height, my H will go above that. So that is why these are called as ascenders. So this is the H. I will place my letter here, my flower here, sorry. Now this is the upstroke, so I'll not do anything here. I'm going to give thickness to my downstroke. This is up and again this is down. So the letters which go above your baseline, they are called as the ascenders. We'll write one more in this series. We'll write an L. So first I make the L. I plan to have my flower here. The placement of flowers is entirely up to you. You can place them wherever you like. Just make sure that when you're writing two letters together, the flowers should not go or intersect each other at any point. And this is my downstroke. So that is L. Now let's see a descender. So again, if this is my baseline and this is my lettering height, letters like G will go beneath the baseline, and that is why they are called as descending letters. Let's introduce the flower here. And again, upstroke will remain as it is. Downstroke को हमें thickness देना है. And again, downstroke and upstroke. So this is how we do the basic letter formations. After which, if you have a fine liner or a ball pen, I would suggest that you use a ball pen or a fine liner like this to make the outline for your flowers. It keeps the letters neat. And the rest of the letter can be colored in using sketch pens. So there I do the outline in my fine liner. And now I will use my sketch pen for the letter. This is the upstroke, downstroke. Or it got downstroke. And then you can fill this in using the sketch pen. So this is your letter A. Remember to rub off the extra or excess pencil lines before you color in your flowers. and the leaves. After you finish the letter, you may also add little leaves to the letter if you feel that it's looking too bare. So you can add a few leaves. Let's do one more. So again, I'm using my fine liner to outline the flowers and the sketch pen for the letters. This, and then I color it in. I usually like to keep my letters in black so that the colorful flowers stand out against the black letters. Rub off the excess part and fill in color. And you can add the leaves. So this is how the letters are formed, or the floral calligraphy is done using flowers and the letters. Now I would like to ask Snehal ma'am if she would like me to write a word for them.
I would like you to write few words for me.
Sure.
That is name of our school.
Okay.
I request you to write the name of our school, Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School.
All right. Okay. So now I'll show you how we form the words. So the first step is to write the letter, all the letters in pencil first. Finish writing your word. So the letter is done. So the word is done. I finished it in pencil. So my basic structure is ready. Second step is to add your flowers. So let's add some flowers here. Leaves. In C, I would like to add a flower here. Then H somewhere here. A, I will place it here. R somewhere here. Y, I just want to add a few leaves. And A again, I will place my rosebud somewhere here. So the placement of the flowers is done. Second step is to outline the flowers using your fine liner. And then while you're doing this, you can also think about what colors you would like to use. How would you like to decorate your font? This is done. You can also add a little dots. And then we will do the lettering for the individual letters. Let's finish the lettering first, outline, and then we'll see which are the downstrokes, and we have to highlight those and make a thicker line for the downstrokes. So we have finished outlining. Now this is my horizontal stroke, so I'm going to keep it as it is. I'm going to highlight my down stroke for A. down stroke for C. Now, earlier when I was explaining about the placement of the flowers, this is what I meant, that don't keep the flowers close together in the letters. Keep them apart for maximum effect. This is my downstroke. This is the up one, the downstroke. Again, this is my downstroke. Now this is up and this is down. Up, again down. Y, this is my downstroke. And again, this one is my downstroke. So there. You are done with the letters. Next step is to rub off all the excess pencil lines. However, be careful. If you're using high pigment markers, I would advise you to wait a bit before you rub off the lines so that you don't smudge the letters. Now the sketch pens and the fine liner I am using, they dry off pretty quickly. So let's color the flowers. Pink.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
I would like to ask you one question.
Sure.
Ma'am, this type of floral calligraphy, in which profession can we use this type of calligraphy? Can you please tell us? Like we have many different professions that we
Correct.
do. So in which profession can we use this?
So floral calligraphy can be used by educators for making their boards or for their schoolwork. They can be used by children. It can be used in product or font design for appropriate products. It can also be used for advertising or the movie names. So there are n number of places where you can use these kind of floral fonts.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So the last one. And then we'll finish off with the leaves.
Ma'am, can we use this in some types of official letters? Like, would it be effective if we use these font there?
It depends on the context of where you're going to use those fonts. Because these are usually called as decorative fonts and would not be appropriate in an office setting, I guess. But if you want to try something different or give it a different look, maybe yes, you can use these fonts.
Okay. Yes, sure. Thank you, ma'am.
These can also be used for making, greeting cards or bookmarks or, wedding invitations. So all these places you can use these kind of cards. I also have a few students who are home bakers and have used this kind of floral calligraphy on their cakes. So, it's very versatile. You can use it in so many different ways.
Surely this is a unique idea that you said, using this on cakes.
Yes, because
Right.
even I very recently explored that idea and I felt it was very interesting.
Right.
Okay, so we are a little short of time, so I'll just like to show you what I have done for all the letters of the school. So I guess basically you've understood the procedure of writing the floral font. You start off with a pencil, you introduce your flowers, you outline the flowers, then you outline your letters with the downstroke always being thick and the upstroke always being thin. And then you rub off the excess lines and color in your flowers. So these are the very basic steps for writing this font. Now just let me share what I have done. So I hope, is this visible, ma'am?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful.
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
So
very
you can
nice.
write it.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can write your words like this, keeping proper distance between the letters and the placement of the flowers.
Thank you, Snigdha ma'am, for such a wonderful demo that you have presented. And I hope all the viewers who are watching must have surely made a try, isn't it?
Ma'am conducts workshops for calligraphy, Zentangle art, mandala, botanical drawing, etc. All the details for the workshops are listed on her website. The website is www.snigdhateacher.com. Thank you, ma'am, for such a lovely demo.
Most welcome.
Now I request our parent, Mrs. Meeral Shah, to ask the question to our guest.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Viral Shah. My son, Daksh Shah, is studying in Standard 4-3. Ma'am, my questions to you is, what skills are required to draw such a beautiful art?
इतनी सुंदर कला को आकर्षित करने के लिए क्या कौशल्य की आवश्यकता है?
Yes, thank you for the question, ma'am. So the most important skill for any type of writing is practice. So regular practice is topmost on the list. Is extremely important to regularly practice your letters, to regularly keep your hand movement free while you're writing the letters. Second thing, because we don't want any kind of pressure on the shoulder joint or the wrist joint while writing. So having the correct posture while writing the letters, regular practice, and using the correct material are, I think, the most important 3 things that you need for this kind of art. So सबसे जरूरी है regular practice, जो कि हर एक फील्ड में जरूरी होता है. उसके बाद है प्रॉपर हैंड मूवमेंट रखना लेटर्स लिखते टाइम. जैसे कि आपने देखा डेमो में, हाथ को हल्का रखना बहुत जरूरी है. If you press your hand against the paper, it might create, a kind of pain in your wrist or in your shoulder joint. So बहुत जरूरी है कि आप हाथ को फ्री रखें ताकि आपके लेटर्स अच्छे आए और आपका हाथ फ्री फ्लोइंग रहे. And the last thing is your material, the paper and the pens that you use.
Indeed, ma'am. Practice makes man perfect. This goes right with the skills required for floral calligraphy.
Correct.
Now I request Mrs. Aparna Dhaigude ma'am to ask the question to our guest, Snigdha Bhatia ma'am.
Thank you, Farida ma'am. I, Aparna Dhaigude, would like to question to Snigdha ma'am. Ma'am, can this floral calligraphy help children to create new artworks? Thank you, ma'am.
क्या फ्लोरल कैलीग्राफी बच्चों को नई कलाकृति विकसित करने में मदद कर सकती है?
Yes, thank you for the question. Absolutely, this skill can be used by children because, as we all know, that their imagination is much higher than adults. So they can use this in different ways and create beautiful artworks using this kind of handwriting or this kind of calligraphy. So बिल्कुल आप बच्चों से ये करवा सकते हैं क्योंकि उनकी कल्पना शक्ति हमसे बहुत ज्यादा अच्छी होती है. And they are able to create things and they have ideas which we can't even think of. So the more exposure you give to them, I think they can create beautiful artworks.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, indeed. Children are more creative than what we think them to be.
To be, correct.
Yes. Now, let's view some more glimpses of calligraphy via this video.
Yes, Farida, miss.
Yes, Farida.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for explaining this art is useful for children to develop new art. Now I request, seeing this, even we feel like learning the new art form of calligraphy. Now I request our parent, Mrs. Neelam Oswal ma'am, to ask the question to our guest. Over to you, Neelam ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. I'm Neelam Oswal. My son Naman Oswal is studying in standard 4th A. My question to you is, what are the other types of calligraphy?
Calligraphy के अन्य प्रकार क्या है?
Okay, thank you for your question, ma'am. The three basic types of calligraphy are the Western calligraphy, in which we have the Roman or the English font. Then we have Arabic calligraphy. We have Oriental calligraphy, which includes a lot of Chinese and Japanese fonts. And closer to home, we have the Devanagari script, which is also a type of beautiful handwriting font, which is also calligraphic letters. So calligraphy के basic तीन types है, जो है Western, Arabic और Oriental. और इंडिया में जो हमारा संस्कृत या हिंदी मराठी लिखने की जो भाषा है, उसमें हम लोग देवनागरी स्क्रिप्ट का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. और करंटली जो ट्रेंड है उसको हम लोग मॉडर्न कैलीग्राफी या फॉ कैलीग्राफी बोलते हैं, जिसमें हम स्केच पेन्स के जरिए, स्केच पेन्स और ब्रश पेन्स के जरिए वी ट्राई टू क्रिएट लेटर्स विच आर लाइक कैलीग्राफी, विच हैव थिक एंड थिन स्ट्रोक्स, but they don't have very rigid rules, and you are free to experiment with those letters. So I hope that answers your question, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving us the information about the various types of calligraphy. And we are glad to know that it has been practiced since ancient times. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to ask you, ma'am, can this hobby be turned into full-time career opportunity? मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी, क्या इस शौक को पूर्णकालिक करियर अवसर में बदल दिया जा सकता है क्या?
Yes, absolutely, this can be turned into a career opportunity. There are many people who are using this skill in advertising, in product design, in font design, like I said, in making of greeting cards, for wedding invitations, and a whole lot of other areas where calligraphy is being explored and used extensively. एक एग्जाम्पल जो मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगी इज जो आईफोन बनाने वाली कंपनी है, एप्पल के सीईओ मिस्टर स्टीव जॉब्स, उन्होंने कॉलेज में एक कैलीग्राफी का क्लास अटेंड किया था, और उस कैलीग्राफी से प्रभावित होकर उन्होंने उनके जो प्रोडक्ट्स है उसके फॉन्ट डिजाइन उन्होंने खुद से किए थे. सो यू नो, बेस्ड ऑन दिस आप समझ सकते हैं कि कैलीग्राफी किस तरह और किस लेवल तक हम लोग यूज कर सकते हैं to create to make this into a mainstream earning potential. I hope that answers your question, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, Nigna ma'am. Yes, Nigna ma'am. You have explained very nicely how floral calligraphy as a hobby can be turned into a full-time career opportunity. I also thank you for enlightening us on floral calligraphy. Seeing such an art of creativity is beautiful, isn't it? And I'm sure it will be helpful for our students and parents as well. Really, such kinds of webinars motivate us to learn new things. With this, I also thank Farida for the session of the question answers. Over to you, Farida.
Now, I request Sonal ma'am to propose the vote of thanks. Over to you, Sonal ma'am.
Thank you, Farida ma'am. Saying thank you is a good spirituality. It is the best prayer that anyone can say. It expresses extreme gratitude, humility, and understanding. So, I, Sonal Khavia, on behalf of Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School, consider it a great privilege to propose a vote of thanks to acknowledge the contribution of those who worked hard to this webinar on floral calligraphy organized by Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School. Let me first of all start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's webinar a resounding success. My heart fills with lot of gratitude and respect to thank our today's distinguished speaker, calligraphy artist, Mrs. Snigdha Bhatia, for not only sparing her valuable time but also for enlightening us with her commendable talk on floral calligraphy, the art of creative lettering. Really, today's webinar was creditable, full of knowledge and interesting things. It gave deep insight into the topic. The way ma'am explained was mesmerizing. Looking at such a beautiful piece of art can brighten anyone's day. I also thank our chairman, Sri Subhashji Parmar sir, who always lead us, motivate us, and guide us. A heartfelt thanks to the committee members, trust members, principals, teachers, parents, and my dear students for their support. A special thank to our technical team for their unflinching support and coordination to make this webinar a grand success. Thank you, all the viewers, for joining us to Facebook Live and appreciating us by valuable and encouraging comments. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning. With this warm words and a kind message, we move to end of our today's interesting webinar, Floral Calligraphy. Once again, thank you all for your cordial cooperation and have a good day ahead. Stay tuned further with Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School for more knowledgeable webinars. Thank you.